Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in and the San Francisco 49ers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen in the booth. Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. Off we go from a rainy Levi's Stadium. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
First down 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Young now to throw right away. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is third down.
Third down and 9.
Here we go, set.
Liget in motion.
32. Ready?
From the gun here on third down. It's Young. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. And he's going to bring this one down. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, sit. Mega, 10 flat. Slide through. Cut.
On first down is Young. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Bryce Huff, the former Jet, in there to bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. So I'm not really sure if it would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the first down either way, but at least if that ball's completed, third down's just a little bit more manageable, because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in third and pass.
Not fun here. Third and a lot.
Come on, set. 52 blue. You, yellow. Set.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa!
At their own 48-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
They run. Here's the one-time Panther, Christian McCaffrey. To the 20. And he will go all the way. Christian McCaffrey. End zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the 49ers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Look at 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go, ready.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Set, hut. Ready, ready.
From the gun, it's Young. Throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
3rd down, they need 5.
Ready?
To throw is Young. They'll set up the screen here to Hubbard. Now he's loose at the 40. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And the Panthers first down. A 41-yard gain. And the Panther
Young to throw on 1st down. Back into the hands of Hubbard. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Down. Blue 32. Stand. Hut. Right. White. Hut. Hut.
On 2nd down, Young. Rolling right. Taking off. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Bryce Young. Touchdown, Carolina. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
He'll get this out wide. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Finding his tight end, Farrell. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. This one complete to Watkins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with first and 10.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
Now Purdy. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. It's an incompletion.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, they're not.
A second down throw here for Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he will get into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the 49ers will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Horn now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Yellow.
Here's Young. He'll get this complete. It's Jimmy Horn Jr. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good. Panthers, first down.
On play action, Young. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle. He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It is 3rd and long.
Black open. Here we go. Here we go. Boom. Six. Mega. Cluster. Six. Ready.
Now Young. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Young hands it to Hubbard. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Throwing is Young. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
52 points. Red. Edo blue. Ready.
Back to throw. Young. Moving outside the pocket. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple. On comes the punter now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Here's the punter now. He's on for the second time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. Still on his feet. Brandon Ayuk, and he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Extra point by Patterson is good.
Makes the score
And the 49ers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A second down throw for Young. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Here's Young to throw. That's to the receiver, Horn.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
So as halftime looms, Michael, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
A give up the middle, it's Hubbard. Finding room to the 20. And he'll take this one in. Chuba Hubbard, touchdown, Panthers. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Panthers are able to cut into the deficit. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return.
At their own 28-yard line.
Yellow. Outside. 22. Yellow.
First and 10. Purdy. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. The Panthers will take their first timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback. And nice start to this drive. The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Called in once again, it's Ayuk. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now, it's Horn. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
At their own 31-yard line.
Yellow, blue. 33, yellow, red, cycle. Ready.
Young to throw on first and 10. On in left side, it's caught. And And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side. Here for 1st and 10. Purdy to throw. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. A gain of 17 yards. First down, 49.
49er, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Get set, get set. 118, what's up? Stop.
A give from McCaffrey running right. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Trayvon Merrick up to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down.
Right around. Yellow, yellow. Up.
Purdy works out of the pistol. Well, here down the field will fall. Incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Outside.
Now Purdy. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Okay, right? Deal, flat. Here we go. Here we cut.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Red, yellow, set, hut. Red, 30 and blue striker. Set.
On 2nd down, Young. Open man is Horn. It's complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
7. And this is 3rd
On the double.
down.
Green, yellow. Come on, set. 60 red. Smash, red. White. Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Princely Umanmielen is there to make the play. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun. Here's Purdy. That's caught by Watkins. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, that ball was thrown. Me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Black ultra. Here we go. Set. Black. 95. Blaster. 6. Claude red. Ready?
Young. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 9 yards. And this is 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle it up, but then you have to get off the block, find the ball, bring them down. That's exactly what they do. No gain, 4th down.
He will have the conversion and more. He's going to have the Panthers' 1st down as the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on 4th down. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Ready, ready. Set, hunt.
Here's Hubbard. He gets it to start the 4th. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Brought down right at
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal. But nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
And he will score! Game on! Chuba Hubbard, touchdown, Panthers! He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. It's up and good. Panthers are back to within 7. It's 28-21. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
Get set, get set. Line around, up. Up.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a pickup for 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's McCaffrey. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
And after that short run, gets them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Get set, get set.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Outside.
On the carry, it's Williams. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Niners first down.
13-yard line.
21.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, it is 2nd and 9.
Get set, get set.
A run with the man from Louisville. Does it Correndo. And he will get forward for for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
What's up?
Postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Red, cycle. Come on, set.
They'll drop to throw. To the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Let's go. 6, 11, 45.
Leggett in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. That's to the left side. Hauled in by Leggett. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
Here we go, set, ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
And defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
Here we go, here we go. Red, 38. Green jacket.
And the Niners are going to take over here at their own 22.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Get set, get set.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. 2nd down, they need 7. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Finding his tight end, Farrell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. To the right side, this is McCaffrey. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 19 more on that one, and another 1st down.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
18, watch out!